Thanks for dropping in. This is First and 10. Joe Emer, Rob Lee Hockey, and Joe, it is our season finale, so there's a good chance maybe we have some surprises tonight. A cliffhanger? Who knows?
We'll see. Should be a lot of fun. In Alabama, we're in the quarterfinals, and Florida kicks off its playoffs tonight.
Yeah, but we start in Alabama, and we start with a heavy hitter in town tonight. Second-ranked Prattville, the three-time defending 6A state champs, taking on Davidson. It is our game of the week.
Let's go live to Lipscomb Stadium in Mobile. Carrie Chow is there. Carrie, Prattville has knocked the Warriors out of the playoffs 3 times in the last 5 years. Tough matchup tonight for Davidson.
A very tough matchup. As a matter of fact, how good is Prattville? They haven't lost in the state of Alabama since 2005, 4 years ago. Yet, that being said, Davidson not scared at all. Let's take a look at some of these highlights.
I'm so sad that Oprah's off TV, but I'm devastated that First and 10 is off.
I knew it! Oprah's got nothing on First and 10, and by no means was that staged. First series, Davidson's Jarrell Smith looks deep, but Prattville's Nick Perry steals it from him. The Alabama commit with the interception. On the next play, Prattville's Sam Gibson, an LSU commit, loses the ball. Chris Hughes recovers, takes it in for the score for Davidson, and the Warriors go up 7-0 early on. Now later on, Gibson looking for points, and Donnell Knight with the pick in the end zone. A fantastic play. We might see that on Monday. Now a little later, coming up in the second half, in the third quarter, Desmond Haley of Prattville takes it in from about 3 yards out, and Prattville ties the game up. Now, in the fourth quarter, with under 2 minutes left, Prattville with the punt, and Terry Westmoreland fumbles the recovery, the reception. You got to feel for that kid. Later on, Prattville wins the game with a small chip shot of a field goal. That makes it 10-7. That kick was with 52 seconds left. And in the fourth quarter, with about 29 seconds left, with actually 4.6 seconds left from Davidson's, from actually Prattville's Davidson's own 29-yard line, getting a little confused over here. Jarrell Smith had one last chance. The ball was a completion, and they tried to do the old Music City Miracle fumble, just lateral, keep the ball going. Turns out it didn't work. Prattville wins this one 10-7, a real heartbreaker for the Lions. We actually spoke with Prattville's coach, Jamie Dubose, a little after the game. We'll try to get you that a little later in the show, guys. Just a tough loss, and you got to feel for Terry Westmoreland, who dropped that punt. It's rough. It's got to be rough for that kid.
Thanks, Kerry. Yeah, that is a tough way to lose a muffed punt after battling so long against really your nemesis. Defensive battle, but wow, that's tough.
Davidson's got to pat themselves on the back, though, for hanging around with that Prattville team again this year. Like Kerry said, they haven't lost in the state since the Abraham Lincoln administration. So
4 years.
So it's tough.
Yeah.
All right, Rob, thanks. Prattville was ranked second in the state because the top-ranked team in Alabama is undefeated Auburn. The Tigers running into giant killer Daphne tonight. The Trojans had a losing record in the regular season, but have been the surprise of the playoffs, knocking off 10th-ranked Theodore and 4th-ranked Fairhope so far. So let's go out to Daphne, and Trojan Ryan Anderson is the vocal leader on the sidelines, getting them pumped up before the game, and Daphne starts strong. First drive, Russ Mosley over the middle to Timothy T.J. Yeldon. 3 plays later, Yeldon punches it in. Trojans take the lead 7-0, but Auburn showing why they're top in the state. The flea flicker deep to Ernest Holland, and this puts them up 14-7. Next drive, Auburn quarterback Calvin Jenkins takes it in himself, 21-7 now. Daphne trying to close the gap before half. You saw Timothy Yeldon before. This time, he's going to take it into the red zone and almost into my face. There we go. And that set up a field goal, 24-10 at the half. But Auburn just too much. They win it 44-10. So Prattville will face Auburn in the semifinals next week.
Everybody get off the field. Go home. See you tonight. 6 o'clock.
Well, Well, Spanish Fort head coach Bryant Vincent didn't like how his team was practicing on Wednesday. You just saw he kicked him off the field, sent him home, told him come back later, and they practiced late into the night on Wednesday. Coach clearly sending a message, you better not sleepwalk through the week. We're going to pay for it on Friday. The Toros lost in the quarters last season. They've never made it past this round, taking on perennial power Briarwood Christian tonight. We pick it up second quarter. Briarwood driving. Quarterback Paul Barber finds Connor Hodges. Gain of 20 yards. Very next play, John David McDermott got it at the goal line. That led to a touchdown. It was 7-0 Briarwood Christian. That guy listed some pretty good grooves. Spanish Fort coming back. Patrick McGavin deep. Ross Davis has got it in stride. He is tugged down inside the 10. Couple plays later, McGavin calls his own number in for the score. Ties it at 7. We've got second half highlights. We go to the third quarter now. McGavin to the air. Watch the pump fake. He's going deep for Billy Harris. He's got it for the touchdown. Toros take the lead. And look at that. Coach Vincent does a pretty good job coaching this week. They get the win 21-7. So Spanish Fort for the first time ever in the state semifinals. Well, UMS Wright has won its first 2 playoff games by a combined score of 73-14. But second-ranked Handley rolling into Cooper Stadium tonight with its 12-0 record. So you think we see a much tighter game tonight, and we did. This was a great game, another defensive battle tonight. Check out this dude, though. 270-pound Ladarius Phillips. Get out of my way. Just pounding his way for a Handley down at the 2-yard line. And the next play, give it back to that dude. Pounds it in. 6-0 Handley after they missed the extra point. It was actually blocked. UMS Wright, 3rd and goal. They go for the halfback option. Chris Dukes just has to throw it away, so they settle for 3. It's 6-3 Handley. UMS defense was stout most of the game. Christopher McGrew in the backfield right there. Then the Bulldogs get in the end zone. Bragg Crochet to Chase Williamson. Watch this catch, Joe. Oh, my goodness. We'll see that on Monday in the Fantastic Five. UMS up 10-6. Key play here just before the half. 2 seconds to go. Handley goes for it on the 2. Stuffed. So UMS goes into the locker room up 10-6. But second half, crucial mistake here. The turnover. Foshi's kind of hit and then picked off by Handley. That led to a touchdown that put him up 13-10 after 3 quarters. And Handley goes on the win with that score, 13-10. UMS Wright was driving late, but another interception put it to rest with about 30 seconds to go. So UMS Wright knocked out in the quarterfinals.
Let's go to Jackson at Bibb County. Jackson's only loss this season was to UMS Wright, but that doesn't matter now. Bibbs, Jackwell Rutledge takes the Wildcat and scores 8-0 Bibb. Then John David Mitchell with a 42-yard field goal, 8-3 Bibb now. Jackwell Rutledge, you saw him before. This time he's throwing to LaPrentice Morris, who picks it off and takes it all the way to the house. Jackson takes the lead by 1. It is now 9-8, and you can see the pandemonium on the field as it's all over the place with that videography. Now Bibb ball inside the 5, and Jackwell Rutledge strikes again. I've said his name a lot tonight. 14-9. Bibb at the half. And let's go to the final. Jackson comes back 25-22. 2 late touchdowns in this one. The Aggies get the last one. They win that thriller, so they'll take on Handley in the semis.
We're just getting started on the season finale of 1st and 10. When we return, we'll go to Florida. The playoffs kick off tonight. Plus, LaFleur goes for its 9th straight win in Demopolis. And later, our images of the year.